Why hello there, it's been a while, but it's Doodle Duck here, bringing you a brand new unboxing of this massive parcel that I have here. There's a lot of stuff in here that came from America, so let's waste no time and get into the very first parcel that comes from this box. So I've just opened the box up, kind of briefly, but I can just show you kind of what's in here. Look at all this stuff, it's kind of like bursting to come out. But let's get right into this. Let's start off very fittingly with something I'm very happy to have again in my collection. Is a 3-inch Werehog, and I have no words. I love everything about this figure. The figure itself is just so good for how detailed it is for such the size. Like even you can see the age on it, the little rubber bandy kind of things have already kind of deteriorated. So it's just wonderful to own this again. In fact, some of them have actually taken on the sculpt work of the Werehog, which is actually hysterical to me. But there he is, the 3-inch Werehog figure, and I'm so delighted to have him back into the collection. So let's go ahead and add him to the backdrop. So the next thing on the list is this clear purple Espio. So this is basically the single release of Espio. There was only one single release that ever came out of Espio, and this was it. It's the clear purple Espio that looks very similar to the clear blue Sonic that you see on the back here, which came in the comic pack with Knuckles. But yeah, as I never originally owned this as a kid, it's actually really exciting to see this in person for the first time ever. And genuinely, super happy to have this. It's going to look really nice next to one of the other figures in my collection. So, let's move swiftly on to the next collection piece. So the next thing we have in this box here is a I Love Robotnik cup from Sonic 2. Now this was a gift from my girlfriend because she really loves Eggman and that's probably her favourite character. But this is also really cool to me because it's I Love Robotnik and it's not Eggman, which is really nice to see in this day and age because you don't see Robotnik merch now with the name change. But inside here we also have a Sonic X trading cards. I didn't know that they even made trading cards for Sonic X, so this is really cool to own. And yeah, the other things we have in here now are this Sonic 4 Episode 2. Absolutely wild to see this in this day and age. But it's a pick of the week app code thing, I think. Yeah, it's a download code for Sonic 4 Episode 2 on the App Store. Mad. It came from Starbucks too, which is absolutely wild to me. But yeah, that's really cool to own. Such a niche collectible. I don't think that ever got released in the UK. But we also have this little pamphlet from Perfect Chaos 007. He says thank you for your purchase, obviously, but if you haven't already, check him out. This is who this parcel came from, so thank you again, my friend. It's much appreciated, and I can't wait to show off the rest of the merch in this box. So let's carry on, shall we? So the next item we have here is this Jet the Hawk tech deck. This is really cool to me, because obviously Sonic Riders, tech decks, they kind of go hand in hand. And this is the first tech deck that I've ever owned. It's not the only one in this box, but it's probably the most fitting. So anyway, let's continue on. So the next item we have here is this Amy Rose Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. So this is actually the second Amy I've owned. I actually had one when I was a child, but I have no idea where I put it. So this is really cool to own again, especially in box. And it was the only item that I ever managed to get where I live in my local store, which is amazing. So this is really cool to own again. And yeah, it'll fit right alongside Knuckles and II, so I can't wait to show you that later. But anyway, let's move on. Now, I have wanted this item for a very long time. This is the Sonic X Shadow Bendable that was only released in the US, I think. And it's such an amusing thing to me because this is obviously based on the Megabot design for America and overseas. It was never the one that was released in the UK, but it's the Megabot Shadow face that's on him. It's the same kind of style and everything. And even on the back, they've just kind of shoehorned him on there, and it is just so funny because they're obviously all for adventure. And this is obviously just for Toy Island's very own Sonic X line, which I just find so funny, and it just suits the character, you know, so well, like this bendy figure. I love it. You can also see even down the bottom here, they had like very low image quality. They've just shoved him right in between Knuckles and Sonic, which I love. I love this figure so much. I've wanted it for so long, and finally having all 7 in box, it's a dream come true. So I'm so happy with that. Thank you again for this, dude. Appreciate it. So continuing on with this Sonic X trend here, we've got this Sonic X tractor cab, which is the item that my dad got me when I was a child when we went to like a truck convention. So this is really cool to own again, and it's something that I genuinely can say I've owned before because I have the original one here, and to say the least, having it again in box it's a great deal of nostalgia here. So yeah, I'm really happy with this item. Really excited to have this back in the collection. So there's another gift that I got from my girlfriend in here, which I'll do an unboxing later on. This is the Sanrio Sonic figure set. So she really wants the Amy one, because she loves classic Amy, but I'm sure we'll get either Sonic or Amy. Like, that's the two I really want out of this. But yeah, we'll do an unboxing of that later, and we'll let you know what we got. Moving swiftly on, we have this box here, which is just filled to the brim with lovely little goodies that I have never owned before. Again, here's the other Sonic tech deck. This is the Neo Metal Sonic one. I think this one came after Jet, but you've also got the other ones in here. You've got Knuckles and then a few other ones. I would never own more than these tech decks. I just love these ones, especially because it's Neo Metal Sonic. I'd love to get the Mephiles one too, but I'm really happy with this Neo Metal Sonic. And the two other items that we can find in here are something that I never thought I would own, but I just think they're so cool now that like we have Funko Pops and stuff. These are Juvies. Now there are 5 in the set. There's 4 in the original set, which was Sonic, Shadow, Knuckles, and Werehog. And again, having another piece of Werehog merch is so cool to me. And even if these look so silly, like they are genuinely so cool to own. And more Toys R Us exclusive merch. Can not get enough of that now, especially considering they're out of business. But yeah, I'm really happy with these. They look so damn stupid that I just love owning them. But yeah, more Werehog merch. Woo! So these next few pieces of merch, they are something that I've wanted. This specifically here is something I've wanted back for a while. It's seen better days. However, I am so excited to finally own the Werehog inbox again in this original packaging that I had from when I was a child. I love this thing. It's so nostalgic for me, and it's going to look great next to the Sonic and the Black Knight version of it. Like, these 5-inch figures were so cool when they had their own personalised boxes. So yeah, I'm really happy with this again, and to have it in the original box rather than the re-release box, I'm super excited to own this. So yeah, I can't wait to show that off later. So this next item is the last figure other than classic Metal Sonic that I need to complete my Jazzwares collection. This is the 20th anniversary Collector's Super Sonic tin set. So this figure I actually originally got with the 4-pack that came with Sonic, Tails, Amy and Super Sonic. And to have it now with this tin that I never ever owned is so cool to me. It's such a massive pack, considering the figure's only this size. It's massive. It's nearly the same size as the 5-inch Werehog box, which is just daft to me. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I'm super delighted. I have no idea where I'm going to set this in the backdrop, but yeah, we're going to kind of get the last item here. This is probably an item that I never expected to own, but I'm super happy with it because it goes right alongside a previous item that I got in one of the other unboxing videos, which I'm sure you'll see in just 2 seconds. So the final item we have here is this Sonic and Metal Sonic comic book pack. Now, I never thought I would ever own this. I thought this would have been an item that would have escaped my Jazzwares collection, because it is just Sonic and Metal Sonic, but it's a unique coloured Metal Sonic in this box. So it's such a unique item to own. If you already own, specifically, like, I have the Amy version of this exact same pack, because this pack wasn't out for very long, I believe. And yeah, they're literally just the same pack, and it's so funny to me that it's obviously Metal Sonic and Amy, the two from Sonic CD that were in this pack, but this is super nostalgic to own. I always wanted the Metal Sonic pack, but he never came up on eBay back in the day, so this is just generally really cool. And yeah, I'm super happy with this box. It's like a Werehog kind of mainly box. It's got Sonic X in it, it's got Jazzwares from way back in the day. Like, this is a box that I genuinely think is super nostalgic. Like, just take a look at all of that stuff. That stuff is just so nostalgic to me. I'm super happy with it. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll probably leave either a couple videos or a couple pictures just showing how this stuff looks in my collection, because a lot of these things like the Shadow and the Werehog and stuff, they were part of my collection and I've been waiting for so long to complete it. I'll also make sure to show you what we get inside this Sanrio box. And yeah, thank you so much again for watching, folks, and be sure to keep a lookout, because I'm sure you've seen him sitting in the backdrop. Be sure to keep an eye out on a work in progress making of video of this Werehog figure. There is a few more things that I haven't shown off on my Instagram of what he can do, But yeah, I look forward to showing off that, and yeah, have a great day, peace out, and we'll see you in the next one.